Hello guys, welcome to another video of Microsoft Azure. In this video, we are going to discuss about network security groups. We will create the network security groups and we'll see how we can set up the rules that can be inbound rules, outbound rules, and how we can associate the subnets and network interfaces in the network security groups to filter the inbound and outbound traffic to some particular subnet or particular resource in Azure. Okay, so you can basically use network security groups to filter the traffic from or to your virtual network in your cloud. Okay, I am in documentation. You can see the documentation here and understand about network security groups. You can use an Azure network security group to filter network traffic between Azure resources in an Azure virtual network. Okay, this contains security rules that allow or deny inbound traffic to or outbound traffic from several types of Azure resources. You can use the network security groups and attach the associate basically this network security group to your subnet, and you can use that subnet to create any of the resource so that the network security group rules will be applied to that particular resource. Okay, that is, you can say the virtual machine or any type of Azure resource. Here in the network security groups we can create the security rules where we can specify all the details. We'll see when we create the network security groups. Okay, some of the rules are default which are listed here. Okay, now let me go to Azure portal. So this is my Azure portal. If you search network security group at the top, you'll get the service to create a network security groups. If you open it here, you'll get this UI to create the NSG. Let me click on create network security group. Once you click here, you will have option to select the resource group and provide your NSG name. So suppose this is my NSG for virtual machine, and again you can review and create it. It will run the validation and create a network security group. Once this is created, you can do other things like you can associate network interfaces, you can associate subnets with this. Along with that, you can create the inbound as well as outbound rules in the network security groups. Let me click on go to resource. Here now I am in my network security group. You can see the overview and detail about everything. Okay, here you can see we have created 0 custom security rules. That's why it is showing 0. Okay, and we also have not associated any subnets and any network interfaces as of now. And here you can see the inbound security rules and outbound, which are default, which we had seen in the documentation. Okay, so you can read this. Allow VNet inbound. This will allow the inbound from this virtual network. You can see port is any, protocol is any, virtual network is source, destination is also the virtual network. So basically this subnet or this network security group will allow this, okay, the traffic from this virtual network. Same is the case with outbound as well. You have the default outbound rules created. Okay, from here you can go to settings. Other things are same like activity log, access control is same as other Azure resources. you can go to setting and inbound security rules to create the inbound NSG rules. Okay, if you add it, you will get some of the options. You will have to select the source. Okay, if you whether you want to create the source from IP addresses or your IP address, your client IP address basically, or if you want to create the inbound rules using service tag or application security group. So suppose you want to enable inbound traffic from some of the IP addresses, you can select the IP addresses and you can write the source IP address here. Okay, so suppose my source IP address is something like this. Okay, and here you will have to provide the source port range. You can keep this as star. Okay, or you can provide the port here. Destination you will have to provide. You can keep it IP address, service tag, application security group, or any. If you are keeping any, your inbound security group rule. Basically, for inbound, you can create the IP address and you can provide the IP address of the subnet which you are creating this rule for. Okay, or you can use the service tag as well. Like generally, service tag is the tag for your virtual or your Azure resources like Azure load balancer. So this will create the inbound security rules for your load balancer so that all the traffic from your load balancer will be coming inside this subnet or the subnet which you will attach this NSG with. Service you can select the custom or whatever service you want. Okay, and here is the port which is the mandatory one or is the thing you will have to add it on which port you want to enable the or you want to add this security rule. Okay, so suppose you have hosted your application on 8080 port, you will have to add 8080 here, or you can use any port like 9000. Okay, or here you can select the protocol if this is your TCP, UDP, or ICMP. If port is TCP, you can select the TCP. And what should be the action, allow or deny? If you want to deny the traffic from the above IP addresses, you can select the deny or you can allow it. And you can add the priority here. So make sure your priority is less than all these things, the default ones, because the lower the priority, I mean these rules will be processed based on your priority. You can see the lower the number, the higher the priority. Okay, so make sure the priority is always lower and click on add. So this will create one security rule for you. You can see this is the one which we just have created, and this will allow 9000 port with TCP protocol from this IP address to the Azure load balancer. Okay, if you are integrating this network security group with subnet, you can add your subnet IP address here so that this mm, rule will apply for, I mean, apply from this source or this IP address to your subnet IP address. Okay, like this is how we add the inbound security rules. For outbound, you can go to outbound here. This inbound security rules will basically apply for the incoming traffic to your network security group, and for outbound security rules, this applies for the outgoing traffic from your network security group or subnet, or you can say the virtual network. Or if you are attaching this with network interface, then from the network interface. Okay, so like this you can add the outbound security rules as well. So source can be your IP address and IP address of the address range of subnet. So suppose this is your source IP address. This is not correct. Let it be the IP address. You can add the source port range, whatever your source port range is, and destination IP address or service tag or something like this. So suppose you are creating the outbound security rule for some of the IP addresses, or suppose something like any IP address. I'm just providing something like this. So suppose I want to create the outbound rule for this IP address, then I will just provide the IP address here. Okay. In the service, you can select, like if you are creating the rule for RDP, you can select the RDP, SSH or something like that. But since we are just providing we are creating the custom record like for different ports, like suppose 8080 port or 8081 port, something like that, on whatever port your application is hosted on. Protocol, you can select any UDP or something like that, and action. And here you will have to set the priority and click on add. So this will add the outbound security rule for your network security group. Okay. So this rule will allow the traffic from this IP address to this destination IP address on port 8081. Okay. In the source, generally, if you are creating the outbound rule from a subnet, source should be the subnet IP address range of your subnet, and destination should be the IP address range or IP address of your application subnet. Okay, so suppose you have a virtual machine that is hosted on different subnet, and you want to enable the outbound traffic from this subnet. So the source should be the IP address of this subnet, and destination will be the IP address of virtual machine subnet. Okay, and whatever port your virtual machine, your application is hosted in the virtual machine, you should be adding the here. Okay, so this is how outbound security rule works, and same is the case with inbound security rules as well. Okay, source should be the IP address of virtual machine port, virtual machine subnet range, and destination should be the IP address of your subnet, and the port, like port should be the port which you want to create the inbound rule with. Okay, so that on that port only resources from this source IP address range will be able to reach this network security group and subnet. Okay, so this is the concept of inbound and outbound security rules. Now let's go to network interfaces. Here you can associate network interfaces with the network security group. Generally, if you create the network interface for a virtual machine or anything, you can attach that network interface to some particular network security group, so that all the traffic from that network interface or to network interface, basically you can say the inbound and outbound traffic, will be going via this network security group. Okay, so you can attach this network security groups to that network interface, and all the rules which we have created here, outbound and inbound security rules, will also be applicable to this network interface. Okay, like this you can also attach one subnet or many subnets to this network security groups, so that the rules which you have created here will be applicable to the subnets as well, which we have associated it here. Okay, you can see the properties from here, and if you want to set up the alerts or something like that, you can create the alerts on this rule, network security group, and you can do other things as well. If you want to automate it, you can export the template. If you have any issues, you can create the support ticket with the Azure support team from here. Okay, so we have covered almost everything about network security groups, how we can create the inbound security rules, how we can create the outbound security rules, along with associating network interfaces and subnets. We'll keep I will keep covering the other things as well, like if I have missed something about network security groups and network interfaces, subnets and all in my upcoming videos. That's it from this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.